Mm, mm, well, hello. Well, you have to forgive me about the microphone. If you're watching this, okay, first of all, yes, I'm back. I know, 2 years without stream. Excuse me, 3 years, okay? It has been a long time. Like, properly long time. Yeah. Why do I suddenly stop streaming? Well, let's just say a lot of things happen. Yeah. I wouldn't say good, but not all of them is bad. Yeah, let's just say, yeah, some of them aren't exactly going well. Yeah, going well. Well, anyway, well, where do we start? Well, as I said, 2 years has been a long time. Um, I remember last time I did stream, I checked it. I was doing Tokyo Ghoul Call to Exist, and then I said, with confidence, tomorrow will be Gran Turismo 4. And yet you're not seeing any of it. So yes, I deeply apologize. I haven't, yeah, I don't really know. You see, maybe because I lack motivation. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I'm going to be direct here. Living with parents ain't easy, especially if you don't have supportive parents. Okay? If you have parents that supports you, don't leave them. Okay? Because they still have the decency to support your hobby or your passion. If you don't have one, well, let's be honest, like me, I don't really know where to go. My only realistic way is to get out and excuse me, is to get out and have my own space. As I said in my YouTube post last Monday, I was supposed to stream yesterday, but hold on a minute. Let's. I'm going to access my YouTube. Right, okay, so give me a moment. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah. So my channel post. Okay. This. You see the date now. We got what? Doesn't matter because I know where I'll read this. Okay. All right. Let me change the scene now for a moment. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm not second for a while. Sorry. Mm, right. Oh, hang on. No, that's not what I want. Actually, no, that's not what I want. Um, yes. Up here. Ah, no. Alright, doesn't matter, okay? So, yes, I want to show you this, okay? Again, um, this is what I wrote last Monday, okay? I didn't make any blog posts yet. In fact, to be honest, my website's also a bit dormant. Like I said earlier, possible lack of motivation, okay? Anyway, like I said, December 7th, okay? Now, if you look at my live stream, see that, okay? I'm going to open the public window, okay? It's actually not December 7th, but it was around about there. December 6th, okay, my mistake, it was December 6th, but hey, that was the last time. You see that? Yeah, you never see any of it, don't you? Okay? Oh, okay. December 6th, okay, blah, blah. Yes, like I said, life concerns, okay? Alright. I already talked about it earlier. I'm going to talk about it again, okay? I'm going to repeat it again. Living with parents ain't easy. It didn't matter if you have the money, okay? If you don't have supportive parents, you're not going anywhere. That's literally my place right now, okay? That's why, for these coming few months, even though I'm going to have some casual gaming stream, I'll still be active looking for jobs, okay? I'm saying this, okay? Because I need my personal space. You may look like I may have my own. I'm actually sharing a room with my brother, and I don't have any space to do it. This table, this little flat table I have, is the only one. Now, I need my own space where I can have my own table, my own setup, my own stream, my own freedom. So I can so I can continue back streaming in cosplay. Yeah, of course, you watch my stream all I did I did my stream. I did my stream all in my cosplay. You could have said I could have Well, you could have said, you could have asked, why don't I just make a VTuber avatar? But I'm sorry, one of the main reasons you do cosplay is confidence. If you're going to use VTuber, and no judgment to those who made VTuber avatar, you know it's have to be confident with yourself. Okay? I thought about it because I do want VTuber avatar, yeah, but then I realized why bother with VTuber when I already do cosplay? I take cosplay over VTuber all day, easy. Yeah, you can see my face cosplay easily. I ain't doing this with cosplay, that's for sure. Mass cosplay, I'm sorry, not a vote of confidence to me. If you really want to, if you really want to tell the, if you really want to tell people cosplay is about confidence, the mask have to get out. I'm not doing any cosplay right now, so I can have it in. Thank you. Okay. No, okay, blah blah. Yeah. Okay. Now UI. See? You already noticed in UI, right? Yeah. I did say it because if you watch Sky Sports F1, you notice it's somewhat familiar. Yeah, you have this three. You have the main feed on the right, and then the camera on the left. And now, when I watched that, I was like, "Well, I never thought of that." Because if you remember my old stream, okay, let's pick one of them. Okay, let's just pick one of them. Okay, one minute. Okay, let's just pick one example for my last stream. Okay, yeah. Let me change the window. There. If you remember, that was my last. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, okay. If you remember, that was my last UI. Yeah, I know maximizing space, but it doesn't really look interesting. Granted, I'll admit that. Okay, so a few years gone by since this last feed, I changed my UI, and the UI you're watching right now, yeah, that's literally what you got. The logo, all the social, all the links to my social site, on the social platforms I follow, camera chat, yeah, those are the wrong with that. Okay, I don't. Okay, I may not have as much main feed. I may not have as much size, screen size for the screen feed as in before, but this looks far more interesting. I mean, I could have gone maybe for different style, but again, I'll see what fits me. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, post. Okay, so nothing much here. Blah blah. Okay, I hope. Let me know what you think about the new UI. I'm very pleased with it. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Yeah, yeah, okay. This bit. Okay, the last time I did a stream, I do want to talk about this bit, okay, gaming, especially Gran Turismo 4. Since then, since I last since I last streamed at Gran Turismo 4, there has been a new development in community modding. I will show you, okay? In case if you didn't know any about this, okay, there is a community mod, okay, yeah, okay, alright, I'll just put in the window, okay, I'll just put in the window, hmm, let me close it for a while, hold on, okay, let's see, this is what we're talking about, okay, Gran Turismo 4 Spec 2, okay, I'm going to zoom it out a little bit, okay, so you can see it clearer, this, okay, I only found out about this a year, almost about like almost about like 6 months after the mod was first launched. Okay, mod was in yes, okay. The earliest version was launched in September 2024. I never knew anything about this. Never, nothing. That wasn't until I watched this video. Okay. Hold on a minute. Okay. Give me time to search about it. Okay. It wasn't until I watched this. It wasn't until I watched this video. Okay. I was like, do we have a new mod? Okay. I didn't know anything about this. So I checked it. Sure enough, brings me back to here. And I've been playing it since. And I've been enjoying it so much. I use version 1.05 because this, yeah, I could have shown you right now. Actually, I will. Okay. I'm gonna close this. Let me open up. Okay. Okay. There you go. PlayStation 2. Okay. BT4 Spec 2. Oh, drat. I didn't have my controller. Dumb. Right. Excellent. I did 40. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me share the new window. Oh. See? This is Gran Turismo 4 Spec 2. I've been playing it since I first found out about this video. Okay? I've been playing it since I first found out about this video. And I did almost 41% now. I've been enjoying it so much. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, yeah, I could have restarted, but I still have unfinished business with the vanilla Gran Turismo 4. So, yeah, I'm not gonna continue. I'm not gonna stream this. I still, I still haven't finished vanilla Gran Turismo 4 anyway. So sorry about that. Yeah. Well, we're gonna close this up. Okay. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Right. So, oh, apart from Gran Turismo Spec 2, there's another game I played. This one. No, but you can't see anything. Actually, no, this is the one. Um, let's get display capture. That's all there. Yeah, that. Uh-huh. Aha. I'll be playing this. Yes. Let's just say, I'm at level 50. So restarting this game is going to take some real commitment. But I know some of you will be like, oh, just do whatever you left. Okay, fine. I get your point. Um, but wouldn't it be great if we stream from the start and then build the development from there? That's just my suggestion. If you have your own, let me know. I would love to hear it. Okay. Anyway, okay. So, um, I mean, well, okay. Back to this bit. The Gran Turismo 4 Spec 2. I have Wooden Waves. and that's about it. But I've spent so many hours with them, and I don't feel like wanting to stream with that. I should have done a stream back then. Okay, my mistake. I totally get it, but I'm still trying to find ways. I'm still trying to adjust. I'm still trying to adjust things, trying to find solutions. It's not easy. So anyway, as you see, okay, this is the only you can see the webcam. Okay, now this bit, okay, like I said, like I said earlier, I don't have enough space. Okay, I don't want to show you the room for privacy reasons, but like I said earlier, I'm sharing a room with my brother. I don't have any space for a streaming setup. Okay, which is why for upcoming stream, this webcam will be closed. You're not gonna see that. Okay, the chat will get a little bit higher. I'm gonna adjust the. I'm going to do some adjustment to the chat box to make it taller, but the webcam is not visible after this. Okay, you're still gonna see my voice. Okay, you're still gonna hear my voice. I just okay, you're still gonna hear my voice. I'm not gonna keep it silent like OG Pokemon Red. Okay, but okay, I'm just gonna keep talking, but you're not gonna see my face. Okay, yeah, that's my concern right there. Also, another reason is that when you live with your parents, they're always gonna call you out doing something. And that can be a bit of an issue. There's one thing you always notice from my old streams, those long gaps without me. Sometimes maybe it's always because of my parents. Sorry about that. Okay? There's not much I can do. Okay? Which is why, from now on, all you're going to see is like, okay? Okay, the chat box will be taller, but yeah, just the screen and the chat box and my voice. That's it. Okay? Sorry you can't see my face. I'm sorry. Wait until I get my own personal space. Wait until I can develop my own streaming system. Then you can see my face back, especially in cosplay. My promise. Okay? I have been, let's say, tortured is not the wrong word, but yeah, spiritually tortured. Spiritually tortured also not the wrong word, but you get my idea. I need to do something. Yeah. I know you, I know some, like I said, if you have supportive parents, don't lose them. Okay? They still have the decency to support your hobby or your passion. If you don't have one, no matter how much money you have, if you don't have supportive parents, you're out. You have to get out. You have to. There's no other way. I'm sorry. There's no other way. Okay? That's why I don't normalize living with parents. At the end, it could be what at the end, it could be a big problem for you. Yeah. And the reason I can't do cosplay because my brother, who used to work before, okay, who used to work before, is now back home. I'm sorry. Can't do that. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I was supposed to be yesterday, but I said that to adjust to new life. So that's about it. Yeah, it's a bit bittersweet. Yeah, I never really want to go back streaming, yeah, but like I said, from now on, it's just to be main feed, okay, to be the screen and the chat box, exactly like you see right now. Just the webcam replaced by the screen. That's it. Yeah, I know it sounds a bit weird, not seeing streamer space, especially when that's exactly the whole point of streaming, but I don't want to leave I don't want to leave my my hobby all wasted for nothing. Okay, I'm sorry, can't do that. I know people spin for fun, eventually, but eventually, you do want some people. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's almost half an hour. Yeah. Hmm. Anyway, well, that's where we are right now. Well, that's pretty much it for the time being. Hmm. Let me see how much streaming going on. Okay, 50 minutes so far. Let me hear. Hmm. So you notice this microphone. While I'm using while I'm using a wireless microphone instead of a big headphone. Well, that's because I bought this for my phone. Okay, not that there's nothing wrong with phone microphone, but sometimes they can get a bit lousy with the sound quality. So I bought this. Okay, I actually bought this last year from Shopee Malaysia for about $50. Make it $10. A very, very, very simple budget option. But if you, I'm using this connected to my phone with the given adapter. See, this bit. Yeah, I use the because my phone still has the headphone jack. I use the headphone jack, and yeah, there's no point using the big headphone since I'm not going to enable the webcam anyway. Yeah, so I think that's about it for now. Like I said, this will come back. So what the schedule? I'll see where it leads. But for sure, I have unfinished business with Vanilla Gran Turismo, so expect a lot of that. And also, I'm going to recheck Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered because I believe I have completed the game. Hmm, I have actually. I want to see where I left off from the stream compared to where I left off to this day. Yeah, on my own. I'm going to check the last time I left the stream in 2022 against this cloud save as of 2025 because I believe I have finished Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. Yeah, we'll see about that. But anyway, current Turismo, shall we? Tomorrow? Why not? There's anything wrong with that. Well, for the time being, I'm sticking with my guns. Okay? No webcam, just my voice, the screen, and the chat box. Sorry. Okay? So that's it for me. Uh, if you want to comment anything, that YouTube post I shared earlier is always is still there. I'm not going to delete it anyway, so you can comment there. Okay, of course you can DM me, but commenting under the YouTube post is always the faster. I'm going to check comments anyway. Okay, so don't worry about it. So that's it for now. I hope to see you tomorrow. Hopefully, you can't see me anyway. Hope to join.